So you just tell
Exactly.
you the money I'm going to use to take the shortlet on the island for 1 month, it can take me comfortably a shortlet on the mainland for 4 months.
Hmm.
So they just
Hmm.
tell you, okay, let me just pay for 6 months
Wow.
comfortably. There's 24 hours electricity, there's internet service, there's accessibility, infrastructure. Now, with the advent of this, this mini bikes that deliver food, a lot of people don't cook anymore,
Hey,
order,
because of that.
order their meal, and you're having, a swell time in your home. So
Hmm.
those are some of the major reasons why I was telling someone recently that if you notice the places like Yaba, Surulere, you will hardly, don't let me say never, you will hardly see on a property where there's a banner saying to let. Very rare.
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't know, you people you can just do your research. You would
I
hardly.
will. I will do my
No, please
research.
just do. You
That to let.
you will never when you see the to let banner on the island is like water. You see one old street to let yeah, to downplay the island market, but
An island. You
yeah,
cannot just talk to us.
no, that's downplay the market. But we are really particular about the fact that clients have moved away from the ego investment kind of thing. Gone are those days where people just buy properties for the point of ego. Ego means I just buy it and I can use it to brag. I have a property here, I have a property there. But in real sense, those properties are not bringing in money. I used to do a calculation for people that want to invest on the mainland. I said, let's take Orchid as an example. If you want to buy a semi-detached, you're looking at 150 million. Now, that 150 million can get you a rental value of maybe 7 to 8 million a year. Now, you need to understand that if you want to use it for shortlet, trust me, you can never get 80% occupancy rate. It's very rare because of the location, the demand. It's a periodic demand. Now, the best bet you do is rental income. Now you're getting 8 million on a 150 million property. Trust me, it's going to take you at least, if you do the valuation, at least it's going to take you about 20 years to recover back that money. Now, the
Wow.
point is this: with that 150 million, you can comfortably get 2 units of one bed on the mainland and be guaranteed of a guaranteed income from us when we manage it for you for as high as 7.5 million every year on each unit. So that's comfortably 15 million. Now, the perk is this: for us, we don't want you to just buy and use it for income alone. You can also buy and you also get to feel and enjoy the quality of what you bought. Now, we give you about 10 to 15 days in a year where we can allow you come and enjoy and feel your own. In a situation where you say, okay, me too, I want to even enjoy what I paid for. You come, you have a swell time, enjoy the facility, the pool, the infrastructure, 24 hours electricity, the smart automation. So it's a situation where you are getting value for money and your
Exactly.
property is appreciating without depreciation, even in structural view. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
In such a way that you're not coming back after 1 year and you see that your
Want
house has
to-
your kitchen now has some sublet dimension to it. Ah,
on
trust me,
the
it's
island.
a lot. And now with the
Yes.
the funny thing on the island, a lot of these people can't really afford the rent. So what they do is they sublet the apartment. Somebody will turn the family lounge to a room self-contained with a toilet and a kitchen and re-rent it out.
Oh.
So you see somebody that you rented the house to, he also has another rent. That is a co-landlord. A landlord, the landlords are
They're not criminal.
no. We've seen a lot. So you need to understand that. That's why I said, a lot of our niche came from solving a problem. We worked on the brokers end, so we understand the market so well and understand what buyers are going through. You see somebody that rents a house for 8 million in a year. After that rent has expired, the landlord comes back to hope to see his property in good shape, and he goes in. I had a friend that bought the property in Chevron. He had this exact problem. He rented his house for 7.5. After coming back after 1 year, the house was totally in an eyesore. He had to spend 6 million to renovate the house. Please, where's the profit? So those are the
this
things
is
that
that's another part of rentals that I know that
exactly
you will look into
you
so
understand.
that
So
people
those are the things
know
we've seen.
how to do.
Exactly. So
In
those are the
fact,
things we've
and
seen.
it's so
It's
disheartening that
disheartening. It is.
yes,
It is. It is.
investor they will invest and within some years or a year plus the house will
Exactly.
be something else. So
Exactly.
we'll
Exactly.
look into it, and
Yes.
we're just doing this to opening our investors
Yeah.
where and where
Where
they can put their money.
money.
There are lots of places.
Mm.
When we're talking about diversification, there are a
Mm.
lot of you can maneuver things in real estate. You can
True.
make things happen in real estate, and
Very
that is
true.
why we have those programs so that our clients they should be open-minded to see
Exactly.
where and where they can actually
Exactly.
put their money. Real estate is good,
Yes.
but it depends on where and where they are just
Proper positioning.
proper position they are
Very
looking,
true.
their eyes is on.
Very true.
And that's why if you are not looking at mainland market, you
True.
got to
You
look.
have to.
You got to look, and that is why we are having this. I
Yes.
know Amtin your is still in progress. So
Yes. Yes.
what do we have in
So
Amtin?
for Amtin, we
Yes.
have
Where is Amtin? So
so
people,
fantastic. Thank you for
yeah.
asking that question. That's a very good one. So
Yes.
Amtin, so I just want to say this, just as I like to always say that a lot of this housing need for us was born out of solution,
Yeah.
solving a problem. So what we try to do is to do research on locations that are actually in high demand. Now, not just in Yaba. There are some places in Yaba that are not viable.
Yeah.
Are you getting the point? So for us, we look at strategic locations with high demand. Now, like Ampton is strategically located close to like just about 5 minutes, drive to like about less than 10 minutes to walk. Are you getting me? So this is a very strategic location. You have a lot of markets surrounding you. You have the young tech ops surrounding you. You have the student market surrounding you. You have the many beautiful, young families coming up surrounding you.
Yeah.
And the accessibility is seamless. Easy access roads, several exits to several locations that make it easy. From there to Ikeja is less than 20 minutes. To the island, 10, 12 minutes you're on the island. So those locations are really, really prime to us. Now, I'm going to be explaining that why you can some of the ways you can also make money through the mainland market. Because for us at Amton, we have 2 units of studios left and 1 unit of 1 bed left. So people can still invest. Just as I said earlier, price is not a major factor for us because the thing is we are solving this problem. So we open out 3 main ways at which clients can make money. Now, you can make money by flipping in such a way that you buy the property while it's just starting. In 5 to 6 months, and you resell even before the property is completed. And you can also attest to the fact that our deliveries are very fast. We started Amton in October. We're already on the last floor roof beam. The block work is already ongoing, which is entering finishing stage. So we told clients that Q3, but we're working to finish way earlier than that, which is 100% very visible. Now the point is this: you can buy and flip even in between the project. That's one way. You can buy and use to rent. You'll be getting fantastic return. Or you can buy and use for short let. Now you don't need to stress yourself on the short let part of things. You hand it over to us as a management company. We have a management arm for that. When we sell, we manage it. We'll give you a guaranteed income monthly, your choice, quarterly, your choice, biannually or yearly. So you have several ways to be able to play around the income generating assets.
So what's the price for
So
this? And what's the payment plan?
Okay, so for Amton, we have studio going for 50, then we have the 1 bed going for 70.
Okay.
So you can spread because we're getting closer to the end of the project. Before we have up to 12 months, but we have 6 months now. But just as I said, we don't want to break a deal on any proposition that's on our table. If somebody is coming and say, I want to do it for 7 months, the same price, fantastic. We can always take it.
So there's furnished, unfurnished.
Yes, it's furnished and unfurnished. So we are furnished.
So what's the price of furnished
The
now?
furnished for the studio is 57.
Okay.
Then for the 1 bed is 78.
It's 78
Yes,
for the furnished.
for the furnished.
So what would be when
So for
talking
the
about
furnished, so
furnished?
when we say furnished, what we try to do is create an hotel kind of standard in such a way that hotels, you don't bring in anything, just come in with your luggage. So in that kind of situation, everything is there from the furnitures to the TV to the kitchen equipment, to your
Yeah.
refrigerator, your AC, your inverter. Everyone has an inverter, your automation system, smart automation, locks and everything. So every single thing that you need, you have Wi-Fi, also for that, for people that want us to furnish it for them. So those are all the amenities you need. You basically
Okay,
have.
thank you
Yes, ma'am.
for clients that want to do longer payment plan. I
Fantastic.
think
We
there
have
is
Ethan.
Etan
Yes,
course. Can you
yes.
talk about Etan
Ethan
course?
Court.
And where is Etan
Okay,
course?
fantastic. So Eastern Court is just 5 minutes from Hampton.
Okay,
5 minutes from Hampton. That's 5 minutes walk actually, because it's pretty
okay.
close to Hampton. And I can tell you, Eastern Court is about 50% sold out.
Wow.
Yes, actually.
Hey,
The same thing happened to
Jesus.
Hampton when we started, and that's to show you, and that's why you need to understand that
Wow.
people are making
Oh
silent
my,
money.
oh my.
People are making silent,
50% sold
yes,
out.
people are
Wow.
making silent money. So it's not about the buzz you're seeing online. You invest on the island. Yes, it's fantastic to invest on the island. Nobody's giving. There's no doubt about that. But diversify to income generating assets. So that's actually the solution, where you can sleep and your money is bringing in money to you. Where
Exactly.
your property can fund your lifestyle.
Exactly.
You don't need
That's
to
the
break the
main.
bank to travel.
Yes, that's the main thing.
Yes, your property
Yeah.
should be able to fund your lifestyle. You want to buy a car, you already calculated your income in the next 6 months across your properties,
Yeah.
coming from a guaranteed source.
Mm-hmm.
You know that, okay, this in 3 months I can actually make a deposit for the
God.
car. Okay, we're going to Bali, we're going to Seychelles. You can actually finance that, and your capital is still
It's
intact.
still
Your property
exactly.
is still appreciating. So trust
Hmm.
me, there's nothing that beats that. So for Eton, it's just streaming, but for now, Eton is still at the very, it's a lesser in price. For the studio, it's going for 44 million, and for
Okay.
the one bed, it's going for 63 million.
Okay. So are we doing
So
furnish and furnish
yes,
too?
same thing, furnished and furnished. So for
So
furnished is 48, for
okay.
the furnished of the studio is 69.
Yes. For the
So
one bed or the studio?
for the one bed is 69, the
Okay.
studio is 48.
48 for
Yes,
Eastern
for
Courts.
Eastern Court.
So
And they
what's the
can
delivery
spread
time for Eastern
before the
Courts?
end of this year.
Before the end of the
Yes,
and
we're
what's
looking
the
at
stage
December.
of Amity?
Current for Hampton, we're
Yeah.
on the block works. So immediately the block works have started. And what we try to do is, we also, just as I said, we don't compromise on quality. We don't
Yeah.
buy blocks, we make the blocks to also
Yeah.
control the quality. So if you go on
Quality.
site now, the workers are they're on top gas.
Yeah. So what's the delivery time for Amity?
Hampton, we're looking at Q3 this year.
Okay.
So it's going to be delivered, but we are trying to make it earlier. But that's what we try to
Wow.
under promise and
Over delivered. Yeah. All right. Oh, I think we've thought through Yaba.
Yes.
Yes. I think we need to go somewhere again.
Yeah.
So that our viewers can know that we have big players too on the mainland. So I want you to just talk to our viewers about Charis Mill. I know Charis Mill, I like the project, yeah, because the project is in a very good environment, very secure, serene, and I'm excited as I'm part of this project, and I just want him to tell us about what's Cherish Mill.
Fantastic.
What are we expecting
Okay,
in Cherish Mill?
fantastic.
Yeah.
So what Cherish Mills was actually better out of creating a luxury part of the of the residential part of things. Now we noticed that one of the things we try to do as a company is we do research a lot. We want to understand where clients are in need before we position ourselves.
Yeah.
It's very important. So you can always be happy to add quality value. People are having a shift from just only staying in hotels. They want to have their privacy, and they still want to have the hotel kind of
Feelings,
feelings.
like
You understand?
experience.
Exactly. That's the
Yeah.
word, the experience.
Yeah.
So Cherish Meals is under the Cherish Living series, which is a privacy, people that want quality amenities, people that want, some certain level of class in terms of the experience they have, even in their home.
Yeah.
You understand? So Cherish Meal was strategically located in Omole, precisely. And Omole, we all know, is an eyebrow area in Lagos
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Ikeja,
yeah.
where you have, the C-class people living in
Yes,
that
now
similar estate.
1% of one
Do you
percent.
understand?
They are
So
living there and they don't want to come to the
but people
island.
like that, you won't even tell them island. They are just, no, 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 no. It's just about 10 minutes to the airport.
Yeah.
5 minutes to the likes of the secretariat. Things like that. Even to the islands, about 25 minutes drive. It's a very good location. So
Yeah.
what we are doing in Charish Mills is totally different in terms of a leap up in comparison to what we were doing,
Mm.
creating an experience kind of property where people have some extra perks in their
Mm.
property. One of the things you'll be having in Cherish Mills, apart from just getting delivery in your property, is number one, the location. Location is an estate in an estate.
Mm.
Beautiful, serene,
Yeah.
interlocked. You can come out, ride your bicycles within. You can take a walk.
Exactly.
You can have the
Mm.
fresh greenery experience. You can have fresh air around. Things like that.
Mm.
And the properties are automated. They are clearly and crystally finished. Are you getting the point? Now
Yeah.
we're also adding extra service to it in such a way that you have a topping of luxury. Now, one of
Mm.
the things we just signed partnership with on both sides is the chef booking, where
Mm.
you can have an on-demand chef in your property. Now, you want to have a Mexican dish, you're coming from abroad. You don't want to stay in the likes of the big names, Marriott, Radisson. Are you getting me? You want to have an experience in your home. You don't want a situation where you're coming down to
Mm.
the lobby in Marriott and you're seeing somebody, oh, are you back in the country? Things like that. People don't want that anymore. They want privacy. Are you
Yeah.
getting my point? So the same experience, but in a private location. Are you
Mm.
getting me? Now you want to chef booking, you want to come and you want to have a particular a la carte dish of a Mexican touch. You can just book on the app. You give a certain timeline, you set it on your card, on your automation. Okay, this person's going to cook for 2 hours. The chef goes there, prepares, an a la carte meal. When you're coming from the airport, you see your meal freshly prepared by a professional chef. Those are luxuries, those are
Mm.
experiences. Now
Mhm.
we also have the chauffeur service that can pick you up from the airport,
Wow.
designated clearly for Cherish Living Series. So
Mm.
whatever car you want of choice, you want a Barbaros to pick you want a
Oh,
Maserati to
wow.
pick you,
Okay.
all you just need to do is just to order on the bill at a subsidized price, and they come
Hmm.
to pick you with that luxury chauffeur service. And you
Hmm.
also have a concierge, concierge service to help you run around things,
Yeah.
a clear reception that shows you around the property. So those
Wow.
are one of the things, the experience you're going to be getting in Cherish.
Cherish me. Wow. So, and what's the price again? Wow.
So our price is very, very good compared to market price. The
Yeah.
studio, we have a studio
Yeah.
going for 90 million. We have the one bed going for 120 million. We
Okay.
have the two bed with the BQ going for 235 million. And you can spread easily.
Easily. For how many months?
We can give you up to 12 months comfortably.
Wow.
Comfortably.
Wow.
Yes, comfortably.
This is so you're saying to our viewers that um when they invest in charities, these are the services,
Exactly.
the experience.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
This is wow because real estate, yeah, it has gone beyond okay, let me just buy apartment and that is it.
True.
So I think this is this is one of the things that our viewers they need to look into and to call the number showing on your screen
Thank you.
right now because
Yes.
we have a lot of things to really offer.
Yes.
And the experience is different now when we are bringing innovation to
Sure.
what we are doing.
Sure.
And that is exactly what is playing out now.
Sure.
Innovations, people are bringing out, they are thinking and they are bringing out, okay, what are the things that people like when they come to Nigeria, what they want to experience. And the experience kill it all because you can give me every other thing, but when I experience some exceptional thing,
Service.
I will remember, oh, when I go to the time
Sure.
I visit this place, this is how it is.
Sure.
Experience is even the best thing.
Exactly.
And if you're viewers, you're subscriber out there, you want this experience, then you start calling the number showing on your screen. So without taking much of your time again, so what are the things that you want to say to our viewer? Because we've really discussed a lot.
Yes.
And they are in this stage of, oh, should I call this number? Should I not call this number? Should I invest? Should I not invest? Is Nigeria they are demolishing. And we just want to assure you that any
Mm.
property
Yes.
that we are bringing to you, we've done our due diligence.
Yes.
We've done everything, and we have success story.
Yes.
Not that we are just doing try and error. So, what
Mm.
do you want to say to our viewers out there watching? Why they need to make that decision now?
You're not investing through Salesville. You're making the wrong decision. Now, one of the things Salesville brings differently is the professionalism. Now, there are people that call themselves brokerage companies, but Salesville is different because one of the things is Salesville is a professional in the game with years of experience. Now, one of the things you should always consider as a client before investing is, does this company have my interest at heart? It's not about the money. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Will the company be ready to go extra mile to make sure that my money is not lost? I will tell you for a fact, Salesville is one of the best in the game. And when you're investing with Salesville, you can go to sleep. This is a company that has years of experience. People around the world have invested with them, and you will never regret it. So I will tell you for a fact that whatever information, whatever property sales is bringing to you, you are 100% guaranteed that number one, they've done their due diligence. Number two, they have your interest at heart. And number three, you can be rest assured that professional delivery in terms of a brokerage point of view is guaranteed. So as a viewer, I would advise you, if you've not been able to, you're still in between lines, cutting corners, or wondering, okay, should I go with this agent? Should I go with this broker? I would advise you, go with SalesView. A lot of the brokers out there are after your money. Let's be very realistic. You just want the commission and move on. You see, brokers
Exactly.
just you sell for
Not
so
consigned.
after they've collected the agents, they block your number. You tell them there's a problem, so they won't pick your call. But trust me, SalesView has a very good after service delivery. So you can be sure that you're not in the country, you're investing with the best thing, you're investing with the best company. Are you getting the point? So if you are in between decisions, please switch decisions now and invest with SalesView. Call the numbers on your screen. You'll be rest assured that you're making the best investment decision. You can go to sleep, refer people, refer friends, and trust me, you would always be taking the best decision. Thank you very much. Then.
Thank you, Mr. Shilon. Thank you
very much.
for honoring us
Thank
with
you.
this. I've really learned a lot because most of our investors, they are not even looking towards the mainland direction. But
True.
I started seeing some light, and I said, okay, the best person to do this for us is you
Thank you very
because
much.
you've been
Thank you.
master it, and you can talk to our viewer why they need to look towards this direction.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I'll say thank you
Thank you so
for
much.
doing this with us, and
It's a
our
pleasure.
viewers.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you for following this podcast. Yes, if you're not following this podcast, or maybe you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, you are very wrong. So what I'll tell you is subscribe, you turn on your bell notification. Anytime we are live like this, you will be notified, and you can even share these videos to your friends and families. Yes, send this video, share it to your friends and family. And if you have any comments, or maybe you want us to talk about some topics that have been bothering your mind, you can actually drop it in our comment section box. Thank you for watching us. We are everywhere. We are on Instagram, we're on LinkedIn, we're on Twitter, we're on Map. You search our Salesville Properties, you see us there, and we are always there. And when you see our face, you know what we represent. Something you can touch, you can feel. And don't forget, we help you unlock your real estate dream. This is what we know to do best. Until till we come across us again. So this is the time that to say thanks for watching, and God bless you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.